10-round welterweight fight between Jorge Fernandez and Isaac Logart will get underway. Well, we're almost ready to go now. The fighters are ready, we're ready, and so is Johnny Addy. Johnny?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like you to meet some of the boys. The former junior welterweight champion of the world and one of the classiest boxers around, Carlos Ortiz.
Carlos is fighting in Miami September 2nd against Doug Vaillant.
Here's one of the most pleasing welterweights in the world. Met every leading welterweight, Gaspar Ortega. Next, ladies and gentlemen, about schedule here, Saturday night, September the 30th, for the welterweight championship of the world, bringing together Benny Kid Perret and the current champion. Here he is, Emil Griffith. 1 week from tonight, undefeated Doug Jones will meet the hard-punching Philadelphian Von Clay, the feature attraction of 10 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, in the audience tonight, a dignitary from South America. He's the ambassador to the UN from Argentina, Mario Amadeo. Let's welcome him right here. Here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Joe Agnello, Bill Recht. Timekeeper, George Bannon. Counting for the knockdowns, Johnny Tolan. Your referee for the main event, Jimmy Devlin. 10 rounds from Cuba, wearing white trunks, weighing 147 and a quarter, Isaac Logart. His opponent from Argentina, wearing black trunks, he weighs 150, Jorge Fernandez. Main event, 10 rounds. Now, Jimmy, give it to them nicer. Gentlemen, listen very carefully while I inform you about the rules and regulations of the New York State Athletic Commission. 3 clean knockdowns in any 1 round, the fight is automatically stopped. In the event of a knockdown, you must take an 8 count. The one scored will go to the far neutral corner, and remember, remain in that corner until I signal you to resume boxing. Protect yourself at all times, and especially when stepping out of clinches. Are there any questions? I'll take care of that.
Yours any lower? Too high, then you can't follow.
I'll take care of that.
You can pull yours down if you pull mine down.
I'll take care of it. I know what this is.
Apparently, Eddie Mafus, the manager of Logart, is not satisfied with the height of the trunks of
Shake hands,
Fernandez.
gentlemen. Shake hands now, go back to your corners and come out boxing at the bell. Good luck to both of you.
We weren't kidding. This is indeed a grudge battle. Fernandez is the solid thumper type of hitter. Logart is a boxer. And here's the bell for round 1 of a 10-rounder. Logart figures to maintain a steady pace with the left hand shooting out most of the time. You'll notice that Fernandez slips and bobs and weaves from a lot of punches. Logart on his toes. Fernandez fighting flat-footed. From the weight, 147 and a quarter for Logart, 150 for Fernandez. I figure they're both in good shape. Jimmy Devlin gets him out of the first clinch of the fight. Scoring in New York on a rounds basis. The rounds come out even, a supplementary point system. Fernandez figures to do his best work if he can get Logart on the rope. Logart wants to get out in the middle. And he had him there and let him out. One minute to go in round one. For the last year or so, Logart has not been making too much use of his right hand. Nor has he in this round very much. Fernandez is a two-handed battler. That's a stiff jab that Logart is putting home. Ten seconds to go in round one. There's the bell. Coming up to round two, there's the bell. Logart, white trunks, Fernandez in black. 10 rounds is the scheduled distance. Jimmy Davlin, the referee. Notice Fernandez is lightning fast with those hooks. Boys have traded some lusty wallops in this round, which is half over. Logart is fighting the way Fernandez wants him to fight. He wants him to trade with him. Isaac is going into the trap. Logart is hurt, but game. About 20 seconds to go in the round. There's the bell, ending round two. Let's go back to the corner with Isaac Logart, who got quite a going over in the last minute of the round. Facing him, the veteran trainer, Freddie Brown. On the left-hand side, Frankie Percoco has been around boxing a good many years with all the greats of the ring. And on the right-hand side, the manager of Isaac Logart, Eddie Mafus. He's reaching in from the outside. That's Isaac Logart's corner. On the other side, we have the corner of Jorge Fernandez. That's Frankie J., his co-manager, who's wiping off his face, facing him and looking over to the other side at the same time as he turned around as Chicky Ferrara, the trainer, and the veteran Nick Florio on the outside. Jack Singer, the co-manager of the Argentine battler Fernandez, is not in the ring, but he's there at ringside. We're coming up to round 3 of a good one at Madison Square Garden. Fernandez, the black trunks, the bell rings, Logart in white. Left in round 3. To go in round 3. Logart making a pretty good comeback here. Logart landed one below the borderline that time. There's the bell. Coming up to round 4 in Madison Square Garden, Isaac Logart, Camagüey, Cuba, 147 1/4. There's the bell. Jorge Fernandez, the black trunks, 150 from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Logart, the white trunks. Pretty close fight so far. Fernandez is putting more power and more follow-through into his punches. 2 minutes left in this round. That left-hander, Fernandez, is half hook and half uppercut and carries power in it. Sometimes when he starts it out like a jab, turns it into a hook and an uppercut. Logart was left with a punch there and is holding on. A minute to go in the round. Logart with a rally. They're battling in Logart's corner. There's the bell ending round 4. Quite a few interested spectators here tonight. Sitting right near us is Admiral John J. Bergen, chairman of the board of Madison Square Garden. There he is on our left, looking at the ring, and he's probably thinking about the new Madison Square Garden that's coming up in the very near future. Here's something of interest to all sports fans. Saturday is Sports Day on ABC. The best in boxing, the best in bowling on Make That Spare after the fight, and ABC's Wide World of Sports. Next Saturday, it's the National AAU Men's Swimming and Diving Championships from Los Angeles. The following Saturday, ABC goes to Long Beach, California for the World Water Skiing Championships. Coming up, NCAA football, American Football League action, and the Orange Bowl Classics, all on ABC, television's #1 network for sports. Coming up to round 5 at Madison Square Garden, Logart the white trunks, Fernandez the black. Scheduled for 10 rounds. Double left hook that time, simultaneous. They've traded pretty well through this bout. Every time it looks as though Logart is starting to nail, or rather Fernandez starting to nail Logart, Isaac comes battling back. Referee Devlin says to the boys, stop hitting and holding. To go in round 5. Logart calling on all his ring cunning here, and he's got plenty of it. There's the bell. Round 6 coming up at Madison Square Garden. Isaac Logart, white trunks. There's the bell. Jorge Fernandez in black. Logart just rolls enough with some of those solid punches. Logart holds the only knockout ever scored over Fernandez, and Jorge may remember that on occasion. There have been no knockdowns in this fight. Logart's footwork is beautiful at times when he gets cornered. They're in Fernandez's corner now. Logart landed a beauty. Round 6, half over. Logart, the boxer, is starting to turn slugger with Fernandez. Two solid rights and a left hook by Fernandez. Logart apparently took them well. Could be a delayed action here, though. Almost over. There's the bell. Crowd liked it. Next Saturday on the fight of the week, light heavyweights Doug Jones and Von Clay meet in a 10-rounder at Madison Square Garden. The undefeated Jones is prime contender for the light heavyweight title. Last year, he twice bested Clay in action-packed battles at St. Nicholas Arena. This spring, he KO'd Pete Rademacher in 5 rounds. Jones has won 18 out of 18, scoring 10 knockouts. Clay has gained 12 of his 15 victories by the knockout route. He's won 4 out of 5 fights this year, losing only to NBA champ Harold Johnson. Last month, Clay KO'd highly regarded Kirk Barrow for the second time. Doug Jones versus Von Clay next Saturday on the fight of the week. Brought to you by the Gillette Safety Razor Company and by El Producto, America's largest selling quality cigar. Fernandez went back to his corner at the end of round 6 with a slight cut below his right eye. A trickle. Here's round 7. Logart, the white trunks. Fernandez, the black. Fernandez is being told to keep his punches up. Fernandez has landed his best on Logart. Isaac has remained on his feet and has retaliated in kind. Round 7 about half over. Trying a pot shot now. May have hurt Logart. One minute to go in round 7. We may have a double KO. Ten seconds to go in round 7. There's the bell. Coming up to round 8, Madison Square Garden, Jorge Fernandez on his feet. Black trunks, Isaac Logart in white. The bell is sounded. Jimmy Devlin, the referee. There have been no knockdowns. In round 6, there was a slight cut below the right eye of Fernandez. It has not gotten any worse. In fact, we don't notice it at the moment. Didn't take advantage of Logart, which was appreciated by the crowd and by Logart. A little bit more than 1 minute left in round 8. The action slows just a little bit. Been fast all the way, however. Now Logart is making a running fight of it more than he did before. He may be tiring. Up on his toes the way he has been all through the fight. He could be getting tired. Something has gone out of him. But he's game. There isn't any question about that. There's the bell ending round 8. There's Isaac Logart. We'll take another quick look at him. Isaac seemed to reach his peak in 1958 when he got as far as the eliminations, or the final eliminations for the welterweight title, which had been given up by Carmen Basilio. Logart fought Virgil Akins here and was knocked out in a pretty good contest, and then Akins went on to knock out Vince Martinez to win the title. He subsequently lost it, of course, to Don Jordan, who lost it to Benny Perret, who lost it to Emil Griffith. Jorge Fernandez lost 2 very close bouts with Emil Griffith before the latter became champion, and certainly wants another shot at the title. And a lot of people figure he deserves that shot. He won 2 big ones over Dennis Moyer in the last year or so. We're coming up to round 9 at Madison Square Garden. There have been no knockdowns in the fight. Logart seemed to be pretty tired during the 8th round, but that could be deceiving. Maybe he'll get his second win. The bell. Logart, the white trunks, Fernandez in black. Logart was dropped by a right hand. He's in trouble, but he's smart. He knows what to do. He may fake his way out of it. Two minutes left in this round. Fernandez is coming on big. Isaac is firing fast. One minute to go in round 9. Battling in Logart's corner. Jimmy Devlin, the referee. Done a very fine job, by the way. 10 seconds to go in round 9. There's the bell. Round 10 of a fine fight between Jorge Fernandez, the black trunks from Buenos Aires, Argentina, weighing 150, but only 5 feet 5. Isaac Logart, Camagüey, Cuba, the white trunks, 147 and a quarter. And he's 5 feet 7 and a half. There have been no knockdowns. Scoring here in New York is on a round basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even on an official's card. Jimmy Devlin says, all right, hold it. 2 minutes left in the fight in this 10th round. I think they enjoyed it. I know the men folks did. In the 6th round, Fernandez had a slight cut below the right eye, but it has not bothered him since, or has it bled since. Now there's 1 minute to go in the fight, just about a minute. Fought at a fast pace all the way. Fernandez had a couple of real big rounds, however. Crowd is applauding with about 50 seconds left to go. Logart may not have the zip he had a few years ago, but he's as smart as ever, probably smarter. A fine boxer. Fight's almost over now. Logart was blocked right almost at the final bell. There is the bell. It was rocked with about 8 seconds to go. The crowd likes it. A real good one. And we'll have the decision in just a minute. Deputy Commissioners Jack Dubestein and Alvin Erickson are going over the cards on the right side of the ring near Fernandez corner. Johnny Addy has gone over to pick them up. And we're going to have the decision of the fight in just a moment. Joe Agnello gets his card in. The others had already been totaled. The judges are Joe Agnello and Bill Recht. And the referee, of course, is Jimmy Devlin. There's Mr. Erickson and Mr. Dubestein being overseen by Johnny Addy as they see that the cards have been added correctly on a rounds basis here in New York, as we told you. The rounds come out something like 5-5 or 4-4-2, then a point system is brought into play by the officials. I guess everything seems hunky-dory. All right, here's Johnny.
Referee Jimmy Devlin and Judge Joe Agnello both score it 8-2, favor of Fernandez. The other judge, Bill Recht. Bill Recht has it 7-1 and 2 even. Fernandez, winner by unanimous decision, Jorge Fernandez. We have another bout to follow. We have another
There's
bout.
a big win for Jorge Fernandez, and it turned out to be a one-sided decision, although it was interesting all the way. Isaac Logart, a good game performer, deserves a lot of credit. Jorge Fernandez advances up the welterweight ladder, or continues his march toward another match with Emil Griffith. They fought twice before in non-title bouts. Be at television ringside next Saturday night and enjoy the 10-round light heavyweight match between Doug Jones and Von Clay from Madison Square Garden on the Fight of the Week. Produced by Hugh Beach. Directed by Marshall Diskin. Associate Director Bill Lilling. Technical Director Bill Morris. Stay tuned for that exciting bowling show, Make That Spare, which follows immediately over most of these ABC stations. Until next Saturday, this is Don Dunphy saying good night for your host, the Gillette Safety Razor Company, makers of the 195 adjustable razor, Super Blue Blades, and foamy shaving cream. And El Producto, America's largest selling quality cigar, the cigar with natural mildness.
Ten-round decision. It was an overweight bout. The title was not at stake. Tonight, the chips are down. The winner is the lightweight champion. On the right is a terrific infighter. Before the fight, Amber said he figures to outbox Montanez, keep him away. The end of round one. In the next 3 rounds, Amber's outboxes Montanez. Now round 5. Montanez on the right. He's very strong. One of the most powerful punchers in the ring. Montanez hasn't lost a fight since he came to the United States. 28 straight wins. Many fight experts believe he's the best lightweight since Benny Leonard. By Ambers. The bell saves Montanez from a knockout. In the next 3 rounds, Ambers continues his fine boxing and piles up many points. Now round 9. Lou Ambers with a white stripe down his trunk. Ambers is a fine counterpuncher, but when they close in, Montanez is much faster with those inside punches.